question 5. What fraction of the following diagram is shaded? Write your answer in the simplest form. So our fraction is going to look like this. How many are shaded out of how many squares in total? So in this question I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares that are shaded out of a total 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So in this question, if I left my answer as that, I'd only have 1 mark because I haven't gone back and checked that I've answered the question, and it says in its simplest of form. So I've got to simplify this fraction now, and I do that first of all by saying what goes into both 5 and 15, and then I ask myself, well, how many times? So what goes into both 5 and 15? Well, the only things that go into 5 is 1 and 5. If I use 1, then that gives me how many 1s go into 5. Well, that's 5. And how many 1s go into 15? That gives me 15. So when you're simplifying, you never use 1 because it just gives you the same fraction. So the only other thing that goes into 5 is 5. And 5 also goes into 15. So I now ask, how many times does 5 go into 5? Well, that's once, so that's my new top number, my new numerator. And how many times does that 5 go into 15? That would be my new bottom number. 5 goes into 15 3 times. So my simplified fraction is then 1 over 3. Shade 40% of the following diagram. So I can see that this diagram is split up into 10 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So the full shape is 100%. And if it's split into 10, then each column is worth 10%. So that would be 10%, that would be 10%, that would be 10%, and so on, all the way up to 100. This question is asking me to shade 40%. So if I shade that, that's 10, 20, 30, 40%. So you'll get 1 mark if you have shaded 8 squares. Now you don't have to have shaded those 8. You could have shaded these 8 from here, or you could have shaded 8 single squares, as long as it was 8 in total. This just seems to be the easiest way of doing that.